Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is going through the hijrah, the migration from Mecca to Medina. And with him is Abu Bakr as-Siddiq and Amr ibn Fuhayra. And it is obviously hot, and 450 kilometers across the rugged terrain of Arabia, dry as a bone, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his blessed companions are making this journey with enemies behind them, chasing them. And in this difficult situation, there they see a tent. They see a lone tent in the desert. So they are hungry and thirsty and in need of help. So they approach this tent for food or provisions or shelter. And they see at the door of this tent a lady, a strong lady. And these are women of the desert, women that face the elements, women that are able to overcome the difficulties and adversities that life seems to throw at them. These are strong women. So she's sitting in her tent and she sees these three people approaching. And when they come near, after introductions and greetings, they ask her, Ya Ma'bad, do you have anything for us to eat? And in an eloquence befitting the lady of a desert, she says, may it be sacrificed for you. If I had anything, of course I would have presented it to you. They were a hospitable breed. So the Rasul looks, it's the drought time. There's nothing in sight to eat. She has a little goat tethered at the door of the tent. It is tied. And the Prophet says, what about that? Can I milk it? So she said, that creature, that little goat is so frail and so weak and so tired, and you know, in such a situation, it couldn't even go to graze with the rest of the sheep or with the rest of the goats. It has nothing, but try, and whatever you get is yours. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to the udders of this animal and he said, Bismillah. And the udders became full with milk. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam milked it in a pot and gave it to her to drink. She is amazed. She drinks it. And then he sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave his companions, and then he drank. And the pot finished, so he milked again until it was full and left that pot for them and asked for the others to dry up again. And then after having rested, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam went on his journey. The whole time could have taken from 15 to 30 minutes. In the afternoon, her husband comes back, bringing the sheep and the goats from grazing. And understand, these are difficult times. It is the time of a drought. They know what is available and they know what is not available. Nothing is available. There was nothing at home when he left. And when he comes back, surprise, delightfully, there's a pot of milk. So he says, Min ayna laki hadha ya ummi ma'bad? Where did you get this from? Where did this milk come from? So she said, Innahu marra bina rajulun mubarak. A blessed man came to visit us today. In this half an hour interaction, a blessed man came here today. So Abu Ma'bad, her husband, says, Sifihi li ya ummi Ma'bad. Describe him to me. And Muslims, look at the description of your Rasul. And for some, this would be the first time you hear what your Prophet looked like. And I guarantee no Harvard graduate, no Oxford graduate, no Medina graduate could ever outdo the eloquence of this Bedouin in the desert. So she decides to describe him, the khayr khalqillah, Muhammad Mustafa. She says,